Hello, JA musicians. This is Mrs. Meskimen, and today I thought you might like to go on an imaginary trip with me to the zoo. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a word chain of animals. And they're going to be animals that you might be able to see at the zoo. And we're going to choose 4 animals and we're going to figure out how to say them in a row. So I have a few ideas for you, and you could choose from my ideas, or maybe you can come up with your own ideas as we go through the pattern. Because, as you know, every animal and every word has syllables in it. And so I'm going to choose an animal, the first animal, that's going to have 2 syllables. And in music, we are going to represent those 2 syllables with quarter notes. So here you can see I have 2 quarter notes, and when we clap them in music, we clap ta, ta. And so you can see that I have 4 animals that would be an example of a ta, ta, 2-syllable pattern. So the first one would be tiger. The second is lion. The third is zebra. And the last one is monkey. Now maybe you can think of another animal that has 2 syllables that you could see at the zoo, and you could use that instead. But the first thing I want you to do is write down either one of these 4 or one that you think of that has 2 syllables that you can say along to ta, ta, all right? The second animal is going to be a little different. It's going to have 3 syllables, and the first 2 syllables are going to be a little bit faster than the last one. So we have 2 eighth notes that are paired together with the bar, and then our quarter note. So we have ti-ti-ta pattern. And here I have the examples: elephant, chimpanzee, kangaroo, crocodile. So you could pick one of those 4, or again, you could maybe think of an animal that has 2 faster syllables and then a slower syllable at the end, and you could add that to your list. So far you should have 2 animals, and if you wanted, you could pick lion, kangaroo. All right, so that's how that would fit together. We still have 2 more to choose from. The third animal is going to have 4 syllables. And so I want you to think of your own animal that has 4 syllables, or maybe you'll want to use one of my examples. And here to represent the 4 syllables, we have T, 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 T. 2 groups of eighth notes that are paired together. T, 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 T. And so my examples are alligator, giant panda, river otter, orangutan. So you could choose from one of those, or maybe you can think of one that you know that has 4 syllables that can fit into our pattern. So then the last animal is going to just have 1 syllable so that it kind of feels like an ending, and then we have a rest that's going to get us ready to go back into the song. So we're going to put a song with this rhythm pattern too. So here I have a quarter note, ta, and then a quiet rest, quarter rest. So the animals I chose for ta are bear, snake, sloth, bat. And again, you could maybe think of a different animal for the ta rest, or you can come up with one of these. All right, so I did one and I put them all together on a chart, and you could either just write your animals, all 4 animals right in a row to help you remember, or you could write it out like this, putting the rhythm up above it. All right, but you can see that my pattern follows 2 syllables, 3 syllables, 4 syllables, and then 1 with a rest. And so my pattern is tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. And I'm going to say that 2 times. Maybe you could say that with me 2 times right now. Ready? Here we go. Tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. Tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. And I'm going to get ready to say that pattern after I sing my song. All right? So take a little time right now and stop the video and work on coming up with 4 animals and try to make them into the pattern. And you can either add the music notes or you don't have to. You can just write your animals, all right? So take a little time to do that and then come on back. Awesome. See you soon. Okay, so as you can see, I have my pattern right here so that I can refer to it after we do the song. I can jump into my pattern. So I'm going to practice my pattern right now, and maybe you can practice your pattern. Maybe you chose the same animals, or maybe you chose different animals than I did. But if we all keep to a steady beat, then we should be able to say our animals at the same time, and we'll start at the same time and we'll end at the same time, but our animals might sound different. But that's okay if we're all staying to the steady beat. So if my steady beat is going to go like this: first one, second one, third one, last we're done. That's how it's going to sound. And so listen again, it would be first one, second one, third one, last we're done. And then after we're done, we'll go back into the song, which I'll teach you in just a minute. All right? So let's practice that. You can say your animals at home while I say mine, and I'm going to clap my animals while I say them because I think it makes it more fun to clap along while I'm saying it. All right? So this is how my pattern will sound when we put it into our song. It'll sound like this: tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. Tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. And remember, we're going to do our pattern 2 times, so it's almost like there's a repeat sign here, so we'll go back to the beginning and repeat it. So we'll sing on the song that I'll teach you in a minute, and we'll do our animal pattern 2 times, and then we'll go back to the song. All right? Let's practice our animal pattern one more time. And remember, you should start with me, and hopefully you finish with me too. Say your pattern, whole pattern twice. Ready, set, and here we go. Tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. Tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. And then we'll go back to the song, all right? So here's the song, and we want to keep a steady beat for the song too, so I'm going to get you started with just a simple, slow, steady beat. We're going to pat, clap, pat, clap. Listen to the song. It goes like this. We're off to the zoo. We hope to see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo, and you can come too. And on that word, you can come too, that's when we're going to pat our lap, and then we'll go into our pattern. All right, why don't you try the song with me and keep the beat if you can. I'll say the first part, and you can echo after me. Here we go. We're off to the zoo. We're off to the zoo. We hope to see a kangaroo. We hope to see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo. We're off to the zoo. And you can come too. And you can come too. Good job. Now let's try it with me, all right? So we'll sing the song one time together. We'll do our pattern 2 times, clapping and saying our animals, and then we'll go back and sing the song again. All right, we'll put the whole thing together. Song, animal pattern, song. All right, here we go. Steady beat, stay with me. Ready, set, and here we go. We're off to the zoo. We hope to see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo. And you can come too. Tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. Tiger, elephant, alligator, bear. Nice, steady beat. We're off to the zoo. We hope to see a kangaroo. to the zoo, and you can come too. Very nice job. I hope that you had fun making animal rhythms with me today and using syllables with our music notes. And I hope that soon we can all go to the zoo and see some really wonderful animals. But thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye, everybody.